Oh goodness. Here's my second little clip that I didn't get to record and save earlier. I'm going to jump right into this one. So, here's my thing about a particular topic. You've got an exponentially higher rate of school shootings and like violence and stuff. And let's just go, okay. Instead of being soft and sensitive and telling all these, I don't even know why you're telling young kids this information, but instead of like worrying about people's sensitivity and trying to look like the good guy who I understand you, vote for me. That's what it's about. I understand you. You should know that because I'm saying it. Vote for me and I'll make sure your life is better. And people believe this shit. A year ago, everybody was humping Trump's leg. And now he's getting more hate than ever, for example. Okay, so what I'm talking about is like transgender. I don't care what you do. Okay, so please don't anybody take this as though I'm saying that being or doing certain things is wrong or right. I'm just saying that if we as a damn society see that, clearly can see that ever since the transgender and all this damn conversation about gender identity, hell, there's movies made about this. What is a woman by what's his name? Over at what's his name? I mean, there's been a lot of parades, rallies, TV shows, movies, and everybody's trying to be sympathetic and be like, oh, well, you can be a zebra if you want. What if we just step back for a moment and think to ourselves that, hey, there was a time that existed in y'all's little history books that you push on to kids when they're growing, right? There was times where these conversations never happened. It wasn't on TV. It wasn't in the movies and the books. We wasn't even talking about it. There was two genders, man and woman, right? I'm just stating facts, guys. Please don't think I don't hate anybody unless you're just evil and or something. But it takes a lot for me to say those kind of words, right? But there was a time where these conversations never happened. And during those exact times when that conversation and these things was not thrown into the face of society, faces of society, during that time, those times, crime levels, depression levels, unemployment levels, like damn near you could probably check about every box that has anything to do with society moving in a negative trajectory. Anything that checks that box was likely not, it wasn't existent. So I understand that you think that, and I don't even know if half these people even believe what they say. I think people just, like I said, man, people want your vote. They want your money. So they're going to say anything to make you come to their side, because that's apparently the fucking world we live in, is worried about whose side we're on. Oh, you left, you right, you up, you down. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a shit about any of that. Other than the fact that those things existing in the world that I was born in, I inherited. You inherited all this bullshit. You didn't have a choice. Hell, when you're born in the nude. You're born not wearing Nikes, you know what I'm saying, or ball caps and shit. You walk out that hospital, though, but you ain't gonna be walking, I guess, unless, whatever. Unless you're like, you got the super soldier serum or something. As an infant, maybe you're already running out that bitch, dog. Taking down criminals, right? But no, seriously, though, man, like, because I gotta be goofy. And I love some Captain America. I like Cap, man. I like Steve Rogers. Anyways, Who else is ready for some Marvel and DC shit coming up, by the way? But no, okay, so to get back on the serious note, man, because it's really fucking serious to me. You inherit laws and rules that some old man or some old whoever years ago came up with. And as a society, as a group of creature, what we're not able to step back every once in a while and take some votes and actually ask questions and actually say, you know what, maybe we should change that. Cool, done. It's done now. I don't like to hear Congress or these presidents talk about, well, you know, I'm the leader of the free world. Well, I submitted a law change because that thing, you know, it ain't been changed since 1937. So I thought in my presidency, that's what the people get from me. I'm actually doing shit, man. It takes about 12 months for Congress to talk and to debate between themselves. But I'm your man. Vote for me, fund me, donate your money to me, kiss my ass, and then give me about a year, and I might, which never happens, might be able to change this law or something. No, motherfucker, like, we don't want it now. We don't want it now. Like, let's just not do it. So my point is, you have literally times where these numbers weren't so high. It's clear that it's because of this and that. Why not just step back and not do that thing that clearly has an effect on these particular numbers that I'm talking about? Why not? I'm sorry about your sensitivity, and I'm sorry you had a bad day. If you had a bad day, I didn't create. I'm not God. I didn't create you, so don't blame me for you having a mental illness or something. Okay? Don't blame me. You need to blame the people I'm talking about, because they will censor you and tell you what you can and cannot say. And you got all these terms and agreements and shit. You got to have a damn lawyer beside you, or else you're basically inequipped to really protect yourself, because this second you just want to use this little application or that program or that office or this, the minute you turn on one of these devices, bro, you're already signaling your location, your fucking data. Like, dude, no one's free. This is dude. Is this not in 2026? And don't be afraid to agree with me, because I'm the kind of guy who's not going to bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I might disagree with you, you might disagree with me, but I'm going to fucking say it. Bro, this is like, dude, it's modern day, it's a form of modern day slavery, is how society is living now. You got to go bust your ass. Break your back, literally. I've got a fractured spine right now, and they said it's probably a cumulative over years of busting my ass in sports and stuff, you know, whatever. No one injury is necessarily to blame for it. But damn, it takes me years, months and years to get any assistance with my physical health. They tell me not to lift a pound. Well, damn, that's the work I do. You know, like, you know, I'm you know, I've always been like that, you know, whatever, you know. I don't know, man. This video is not about me. It ain't about me at all. I'm just saying that. But it's just, I saw a story, man, about, I don't know, dude. I'm seeing these kids, 10, 12 years old, and I know what I was doing at that age and whatnot. But damn, dude, what is innocence anymore? Is it, if a baby, I mean, you know, I don't know, dude. Put them in prison and then reintroduce them if they do get out. If they go and do something at 13, and juvenile, then you get out, you know, you're just in the city. Dude, I promise you, bro, that jails and prisons, first of all, are not at all focused on rehabilitation. That's the word people, they try to throw these fucking words around, dude. No, it's a fucking box. It's hell. Malnourished, no sunlight, no vitamins. Like, no, 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 no. Okay, and some people do deserve punishments in this world. I would just structure this whole thing called life much differently than what it is right now. Y'all give me the keys, give me the keys, and I fucking guarantee you that you are in good hands. My last name's not Trump. I'm not related. You know, I saw something the other day that, like, if you look at, and I don't know how true it is, but all the families that own everything and buy everything are always the presidents, and like they're all related and shit. I saw like this family tree thing. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Old money wants to keep old money and don't want anybody that they don't fucking particularly like or something. You know, we can't evolve. Why are we worse in 2026 than we was in 1990? Why does everybody say, damn, those were the good times? Ooh, that was the good music. Ooh, that was good times. So you're saying basically everybody accepts the fact that, bro, we've gotten, not, I ain't talking about me, no offense, guys, I ain't talking about me. But as a species, as a society, as a system, has gotten, you're telling me gotten dumber? Dumber, like less intellect, dumber, and just worse in all the numbers? Depression is through the roof? People, ain't nobody happy. Nobody, in 2026. Why was I happier? Like, I should have learned something and grow. If I'm a worse guitar player next week than I was last week, I did something very, very much ass backwards. Right? So, why are people not looking at this thing called life the same way, with the same logic? I just don't get it, dude. I'm cutting this off here, man. I got some shit to do. What do y'all think, man? What's on your minds? I guess I'll end it with this. If you need a friend, if you need somebody to talk to, bro, no bullshit. My info is here. Hit me up, because I love to help. There's only so much I can do in certain circumstances, certain situations, but damn it, everybody should have friends, and everybody should be able to enjoy their life, period. I'm tired of everything you see, dude. Like they say, well, bad news sells better than good news. Oh my God, no, it shouldn't. It fucking shouldn't. I don't like opening a piece of mail and it being bad news more than I like opening a piece of mail that might bring me joy. No. No one chooses bad over good. What the fuck are we even talking about? Damn, am I in the wrong? I feel like I woke up in the wrong world, and I'm just a minority. Who's with me? Because if you feel the same, because I'm fine in regards to, like, I'm smart, I'm, pretty healthy, and, like, I'm not depressed or miserable. Like, everybody thinks everybody else, like, well, you should take those volumes that I take if you're having a bad day. Like, no, I'm not getting hooked on that shit. No, like, I'm fine. Thank you, but, like, no, don't, no. You shouldn't even be doing that most of the time, right? Like, I don't know. I could go on for days about this, bro, because I've lived with I've lived around mental illness. I've dealt with some things myself. Hell, I've been around here just like you guys have, man. I see the same shit you see. And we should all fucking know better. And we should all, we the people, should do something. It's our lives, man. This is our life. The only one that I can guarantee you. And I can't guarantee you how long that one's going to even last. But I can guarantee you one. Why not fucking do what's right? Why? We're supposed to just bend the fuck over and listen to bullshit when we know clearly that it's bullshit? I'm tired of the dude. It's almost making me emotional. Like, I'm tired of it. Are you guys? Are you tired of just all the bullshit? I'm saying all bullshit. What do y'all think, man? Feel free to comment and say anything you would like. Y'all take care, guys. And if you can do a good deed today, if you can hold the door open for the next person, just do it. Because you never know if that person and then the next person does the same thing. And that's what we need a lot more of, at least. Take care, guys.